Well, take a look at New York. It's a mess now. And I'm not even blaming the mayor. Look what happened. They sent in 350,000 illegal aliens, migrants, call them whatever you want. Then they start beating up our police force, okay? These thugs, and they're rough-looking guys, by the way.
And they want to give
look
$50
like they could be
million.
on the Iowa wrestling team, if you want to know the truth, okay? We have a great team. But, or Penn State has a great team. Yeah. But these are rough guys, and you see them just pounding our police who are laying on the ground.
And they don't even get bail.
And then they get out and they give everybody the finger. Yeah. They give you the finger and cursing at everybody, like, you know. We're so pathetic as a country in terms of law and order. We have the greatest police in the world, but they're not allowed to do their jobs. When you have 200, usually young people, walk into a department store and totally strip it of everything, walk out with television sets, and the police, you know, are dying to do their work, just like Border Patrol. Right. They're dying to do their work. But they're not allowed to do their work. Rob, they're not allowed to do it. They're not allowed to do anything. They have to stand there.
The employee, if you
and they're told if you do anything, you're fired,
yeah.
And you lose your pension, you lose your family, you lose your house, you lose everything. The police want to do the job, and they're not doing it, Rob. It's they're not allowed to do it.
Yeah. I want to ask you.
The country is just, it's so pathetic. And you know, other countries are watching this. I'll tell you what, I got to know Putin very well. I got to know Xi very well. I got along with everybody, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But they knew it was no games. I was talking to Putin a lot about Ukraine. It was the apple of his eye. There's no way he would have ever moved. When Biden showed that horrible situation, that horrible surrender, because that's all it was in Afghanistan, the way he got out of Afghanistan, and I'm the one that got it down. I was going to keep Bagram. I was going to keep the air base. You know, it's one of the biggest, I think it might be the biggest air base in the world for runways. And we gave it up. It's 1 hour away from China where they make their nuclear weapons, okay? 1 hour away. And we gave it up. You know who occupies it now? They say China occupies it now. No, we have a very, very bad situation. When Russia saw that, that's when they started to move. They saw how it's like we fled Afghanistan. And I spoke to the leader of the Taliban, Abdul, and I said, don't do it. You know, I didn't have one person, one soldier shot in 18 months in Afghanistan. Not one soldier was shot. And then this thing happened, 13 were killed. And, you know, they never talk about the people that were injured. But these aren't injuries like, you know, you hurt your foot. Yeah. These are injuries that are devastating, like no legs, no arms, and your face is obliterated. 5 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to live, you know, with the kind of injuries we're talking about. These are the most horrific injuries that anybody can have. We have 38, 39 people with massive injuries. Nobody ever mentions them. They mentioned the 13. I know the people and the parents and the wives and husbands of the 13 people. I've had them over to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah. I've had them over to Bedminster. They're devastated. This should have never happened.